There's a policy that already exists in Russia called the on the Protection of Children law, which already uses censorship as a form of censors certain forms of communication to protect children in the state, or in the country rather. And this new law would go even further, that says if your website has swear words on it, if they're not removed in 24 hours, then your website will be put on the country's blacklist, and you're no longer allowed to be viewed by people who live in the country. But the Human Rights House, which is an organization that supports human rights, indicates the only reason why Russia is doing this is because they want to get rid of and silence political dissent to the current Russian government under Vladimir Putin. Either way, the law was proposed and expanded with support of a lot of Russians. A lot of Russians think this is a good way to protect their children. But the question is, are they protecting their children in exchange for freedom of speech? And I think this is a question that you have to ask yourself a lot. It's not only in Russia that you have to ask yourself this question, but you have to ask yourself this question in America. At what point in time does protection outweigh our First Amendment rights? At what point in time does censorship outweigh our First Amendment rights? And to some extent, when is it the job of the viewer to censor themselves and their children so that somebody else can express their First Amendment rights? And is this person expressing their First Amendment rights harming you or your life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness? This is a question that we hear a lot in America. In Russia, we're not sure if they're really trying to silence political dissenters or if they're really trying to protect the child. This is a question that we'll have to indeed investigate. But either way, I think this is a conversation that all free countries should have. As to what limits do our rights have? And how should those limits be expressed and delineated, this, that, and the third. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how I personally, I don't live in Russia. I don't have children. So I guess if I was in Russia, this law wouldn't affect me. And I don't live in Russia, so it doesn't affect me. But I think this law is one of those ones where I'm one of those people that believe if you have children, besides like kiddie porn and all that disgusting stuff, you really should do a better job being a parent and censor your children from the world out there. At the same time, you can't censor them too much because they're going to find it anyway. So it's one of those, it's a catch-22 for me. It's a catch-22. Hey, Fowler Nation. Thanks to you, we have made our goal of 1,500 subscribers. You can check out our behind the scenes video in the description below this video. But now we need our next goal. We need to get to 2,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without your help. So do me a favor. Click that subscribe button, and when we get to 2,000 subscribers, we're going to release a very special video with the Fowler Nation mascot, Larry the Cat.